Last month we took a look at a new feature of iPhoto 09 called Faces. Faces allows you to mark your images based on a particular face or faces in an image and then be able to seek out other images in your catalog with the same face. If you'd like to refer to that particular tutorial, check the tutorial archives by looking at any one of the past newsletters and getting a list of past tutorials. That was the June '09 tutorial. This month we're going to take a look at an additional feature of the software called Places. Places allows you to identify and categorize your images based on what location you were at when the image was taken. If you have a GPS enabled camera, those are just starting to appear on the market. This function can actually take place automatically. The images we're going to work with today did not get photographed with a GPS enabled camera, and we're going to identify where those images were taken. Notice that at the top of the uh, frame that you see when Places is selected, that we see all of the locations in the largest categories being countries or states. In this case, we have images from Canada, Italy, and the United States. If I were to click on the United States, you can see that it then limits me to images that I've identified from Arizona, Florida, and Michigan. In this example, I'm going to add some images that were taken in Columbus, Ohio. Notice that we have no Columbus categories at this time. So I'm going to go down to some images that I've already uh, put into iPhoto a long time ago that were taken in Columbus. And then I will simply select a group of those images that I want to identify as being taken there. Once I've selected all of them, I can click in the lower right hand corner of any of them on the information button and click on places where the photo was taken, and I'll simply type in Columbus, Ohio, and then ask to find it on the Google Map feature that's already included in the software. Now it's looking for Columbus, and I happen to know that these images were taken right around uh, Fort Hays Park. So I'm going to move the pin over to that area, and I can even expand that area a little bit and then say assign to photo. Once I've done that, that location should be assigned to each one of these images in this catalog. And if I click back on places and now go to the United States, I have Ohio and I also have Columbus. Now that I have images from Columbus, and again I can get to those by clicking on Ohio, Columbus. If I wanted to, I could look to see exactly where those were at on the map function, and that's by clicking the little globe. And if I want to expand that, I can actually see the entire globe. There's the images I took in Columbus, and here are images that I've taken in various other places that have already been identified on the map. I can always go back and look at all of my images, and by clicking on this little arrow, go back to the map again. By going down to the view icon, I can go back to my places view, And now let's just kind of summarize that I have in the United States added Ohio and Columbus. To take a look at other places that have been categorized, Michigan, for example, has Mackinac Island. Florida has Orlando. Arizona has two locations, Littlefield and Sedona. And I can narrow my view by going to Littlefield, and then I see images of the Grand Canyon. Sedona, I see other images taken in the Sedona area. It's an amazing feature. I can always look at all of my images and of course return to any of the catalogs that have previously been created. Once again, you can automate this process by using a GPS enabled camera. They're just starting to appear on the marketplace. One that we recommend is a Nikon P6000. If you're interested in that camera, give QuadStar a call and they can give you more information on that particular unit. Hope you've enjoyed this tutorial on faces in iPhoto 09.